Hey, what's up, sports bettors? It's Matt Modi with OddsJam, and what we're going to do in this video, there's been some line movement on some player props right before Game 3, so I figured I would lock some of these in, add them to my Matt's Bets spreadsheet, and talk about the math behind them. Before I get into it, would appreciate it if you could like and comment on the video. Let me know you're tailing. Then, of course, subscribe to the OddsJam YouTube channel. Helps us out as well. So, the two plays that I have identified some pretty serious line movement on is number one is Kevon Looney over 2.5 assists. So the odds on this is plus 115 on Caesars. The odds, according to the OddsJam line, which is pulled from the sharpest line in the world, has this at minus 107. And with the VIG removed, which is just removing the tax that sportsbooks price these odds, has this priced at plus 106. So getting this at plus 115 on Caesars is a pretty valuable bet. If you look at the profit margin here, it has it at roughly 4%, which is pretty good. Means that basically for every $100 that you spend on this specific bet over time, you'll profit $4. Obviously, the bet either wins or loses, and you get the profit or you lose your risk. But over time, you will notice that the percent of your profit margin will start to equal your actual profits over time. So I think this one is a really good bet. Just looking at all the other markets to see how they have it priced. So again, plus 115 are the odds on Caesars. The OddsJam line has it at minus 107. And look at this. DraftKings has it at minus 110. BetMGM also has it at minus 110. BetRivers has it at even money, which is still pretty decently closer to the OddsJam line. And then there are a couple books that have it closer to closer to Caesars, which are FanDuel and PointsBet. But overall, pretty awesome bet here, pretty awesome discrepancy. So I'm going to go ahead and look at my calculator here, which is just the Kelly criterion method, and I'm going to round this up to $45. I'm going to put a $45 bet on this one. Kevon Looney to go over 2.5 assists found using OddsJam. So I have it right here. Kevon Looney over 2.5 assists, $45 place bet. And we're good to go there. Now I need to add it to my bet tracker, just something that OddsJam offers for free, a way for you to track your bets. It's really helpful in terms of understanding your profit and loss. So I definitely recommend checking out the OddsJam bet tracker. Click save, and we're good to go there. So the next play that I wanted to talk about is this Jaylen Brown over 1.5 steals and blocks. So again, it has a profit margin of roughly 4%. The odds that we'd be betting it at are plus 105 on Caesars. The OddsJam line has it at minus 119. With the VIG removed, it's priced at minus 102. So that gap between minus 102 and plus 105 is a pretty sizable gap, which again gives us a profit margin of roughly 4%, which is pretty good. So again, what I like to do is look into the odds themselves, look into the markets themselves to see where they have all these odds priced at. And we see a pretty awesome discrepancy between the sports books. Again, the OddsJam line has it at minus 119. DraftKings has it at minus 115. BetMGM has it at minus 110. Regardless, those are all significantly closer to the OddsJam line. So getting this at plus 105 on Caesars shows me that this is a true pricing discrepancy and a truly valuable bet that definitely has positive expected value associated with it. So this is another one that I believe my calculator told me to put 45 on. Yep, a little bit higher, 46. I'll round this down to 45, and I'll go ahead and lock this one in on Caesars again. So Jaylen Brown over 1.5 steals and blocks. This is a $45 bet, place bet. Perfect, and we are good to go. So those are the two bets that I've identified as just looking at the line movement, looking at how everything is priced, that were good bets to take. So I went ahead and locked them in. I recommend you do the same. Of course, everything will be tracked on the Matt's Bets spreadsheet. This spreadsheet has every bet that I've placed on the OddsJam YouTube channel. So the bets that you've actually watched me place that you can tail. Of course, I also need to make sure I add this to my OddsJam bet tracker, which I will right now, $45. Perfect. And those are the two player prop bets for tonight, game 3, that I recommend locking in before the game starts. If you're tailing, again, I would love to hear it. Hit me up at my Twitter handle that you see on the screen here. You can also comment on the video, let me know you're tailing that way. Other than that, would appreciate if you could like the video, and then of course subscribe to the OddsJam YouTube channel. But that's all I got for you. So happy betting, happy watching, and good luck.